Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory due to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rahak Double honors to the elders and apostles of GMS of Great Millstone for teaching us the truth, in all righteousness, truth, and sincerity. Shalom, shalom. And I got this alert, on YouTube. All right, and um, pretty informative, man. Because these devils, man, they're getting ready to come down with great wrath. As you can read the title here. All right, this is by Ron Gates. This is his YouTube channel. Got to, he's pretty informative. You know, listen to the brothers of Saints and Jerseys too. All right, so um, I'm just blowing the trumpet, man. Because we're getting ready to get into the second pandemic. Or we're getting in to this pandemic, man, another one. All right, and you know, it's going to be controlled, man, by WHO. And they're getting ready to come down, man, with great wrath. Taking our rights. Getting into these draconian laws, and man, a lot of people, man, are going to get ready to perish, man. So these are the times that we're in. So I'm gonna play this video, man, so you guys could, listen to what this guy is talking about. All right, because it's about to get real serious. About to get real serious, man. All right, they just announced, another pandemic. All right, they just announced it. All right, so it's here to come real soon. All right. Let me play this so you guys could, listen to what the brother's saying. Then I'll get a couple scriptures that that I had in mind, as well. All right, so
Pandemic has just been announced by the World Health Organization, and it's probably their way of saying, hey, maybe your government should hand us even more power for this one, huh? Because world leaders across the globe have just committed to their pandemic preparedness plan.
and you see that's the thing too. Our government, wants to hand over, um, all the rights and everything, into who? All right, they want who, to control, what's going on, within these pandemics. All right.
AKA give unelected leaders the power to control the people.
We may be tempted to think that the COVID-19 pandemic is history. But history teaches us that COVID-19 will not be the last pandemic. The question we all face is whether we will be ready when the next one arrives. As leaders, we have a collective responsibility to make sure we are ready. We have a collective responsibility to protect the people we serve. We have a collective responsibility to protect our societies and economies. The political declaration you just have agreed today is a commitment that together we will live up to our responsibility.
You see what he did there, right? He used the term collective 3 times in like a minute. And this isn't a mistake. He's saying that if and when another pandemic comes, leaders who don't bow down to this plan that they have, because again, they're saying that they have the best plan when it comes to the next one. So leaders who don't bow down to their authority will be liable for what happens. What's going to happen? Well, much like what happened with the whole C-19 virus, obviously people are going to have to suffer. And this isn't some nutty conspiracy theory, all right? There are people in government that are absolutely terrified of this text because, well, it's like a government on top of another government, and this time around, they're going to have unelected leaders dictate what we can or cannot do. Would you guys
See, man, they're gonna have these unelected leaders, man. People that haven't been, so-called elected, to take control, of our, of our health, of this, this government, man. And that's a real, that's really, obviously, it's in the hands of Yahweh Bashim Shai at the end of the day, you know, and these devils, they're going to be able to control everything, control, you know, um, where we could go, control, schools being open, schools being closed, you know, how many people we can have around, so these laws are going to start to get really draconian, and the Lord is going to start bringing these plagues, man. These plagues are definitely going to start, coming in full force and full effect, man. All right. This devil, man, is like I said, man, he's come down having great wrath, man. And so we're definitely in those times, man. We need to, put our faith and put our trust in Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, because a lot of people, man, they're gonna perish, man. A lot of people are gonna perish, man. Just like how that CV-19 came about, and they came up with all these different laws, stay 6 feet, and they started closing down all these stores and these restaurants and things like that. Well, this is going to be that, on steroids, man. Even greater. It's going to surpass, what happened with C-19, man. And like I've said before, and then other brothers said, man, that was just a test, man. That was just a test, man. For what's about to come. All right. And so these devils, man, they're announcing, man, this new pandemic, man. And they're getting ready, to start, buckling down, on these laws, man. On the way people can move. All right. These things are gonna start. Things are gonna start getting real draconian, man. Real draconian.
Agree to that because they're already telling us that the rights that we have, especially the First Amendment, is going to be thrown out the window if they come into power. I'm dead freaking serious, guys. They said this out loud for news cameras to capture. Here's the footage.
The attempted power grab described by Bachmann involves the World Health Organization, or WHO. Through a series of 307 amendments and a global pandemic treaty, the WHO seeks to gain authority over health decisions of UN member nations that could affect the rest of the world.
You see, they're looking to gain authority. You see, over health decisions. To gain authority. They're trying to have authority over what we could do. With how we carry ourselves. How we operate on a day-to-day basis, man. In this economy, man. That's the type of things that we're facing. Here. These things are things are definitely these things are picking up, man. These things are picking up, man, and it's a time, man, where we gotta start calling on Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, man. 2/3 of our people are gonna get caught up in this, man. 2/3 of our people are gonna get caught up in this, man. You know, and like the brother said, man, don't get caught up with these 2/3, man. Don't get caught up, man, in their foolishness, man. We gotta be circumspect, man. We gotta pay attention, because the times are evil, redeeming because the times are evil, man.
In the case of something like another COVID pandemic.
Then they would be empowered to tell us in America, we have to lock down. We have to shut down. We have to close our churches. We have to close our schools. We're mandated to take a vaccine, whether we want to or not. We're forced to mask. We're forced to whatever it is that they tell us that we have to do. We have never before in history, in 5,000 years of recorded human history, we've never seen this level of authority given to an international global body.
Those supporting this authority for the WHO, such as top advisor Dr. Abdullah Asiri, say it's necessary to protect the world's population, even if it means restricting some of their liberties.
The world, however, requires a different level.
You see, and they're talking about, they're trying to protect us, and at the same time, even if it means restricting our liberty. You see, and that's what that's what people gotta understand, man. This devil is not here to protect us, man. This devil's not here, to make anything easier for us, man. This devil is about, destroying, destruction. That's why they call him the son of perdition, man. Destroying lives, taking things, stealing things, killing people. That's what this devil's about, man. But at the end of the day, the Lord put it on these devil's spirit, to start bringing in these laws, man. These draconian laws, man. To bring in this new pandemic, that's gonna come about Babylon, man. And so, that's why, man, we gotta stay prayed up, man. We gotta believe and trust in Yahweh Bashim Shai, man, because the times are gonna get real dark. The times are gonna get real. real evil, man, upon upon measures, man. These times are gonna get wicked, man. So that's the times that we're definitely in, man. All right, so I'm gonna play, about another minute or so, and then we'll get some scriptures, then I'll close out.
of legal mandates, such as the pandemic treaty, to navigate through a particular pandemic, should one occur, and it will. Prioritizing actions that may restrict individual liberties, mandating and sharing of information, knowledge and resources, and pandemic control efforts are all necessary during a pandemic.
Let us seize this opportunity to foster international collaboration, ensure global health security, and protect the lives and the well-being of all people beyond boundaries.
I mean, do I need to make this any clearer? This treaty, if approved,
You see, it's always about protect, protect, protect. But there's always something behind it, man. These devils aren't here to protect. Like I said, you know they're here to destroy, to kill, to make people's lives miserable, man, to make hell on earth. All right, that's what these devils are doing. All right, so I'm just gonna stop it right there, man. Because we're coming into some real perilous times, real dangerous times, man. All right, so let me get this here. Actually, uh, let me get I want to get this scripture real quick. Salakia. Let's start off with this. All right, because they're talking about protect, 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 right? It says the words of his mouth were smoother than butter. All right, so he's saying things that are smooth, to the people's ears, making them feel like you know they're gonna get that protection. All right, and it says, but war was in his heart. All right, it says, but his words were smoother than oil, yet were they drawn swords. You see, that's exactly what it is. This devil is saying that we got to protect our people, but at the same time, he's saying, even if it's going to take away our rights, supposedly going to protect us, man. And you see, and we know that there's something bigger, behind, what's about to happen. They're blatantly telling you that another pandemic is going to come upon this place, man. All right. So let's get this here. Let's get Second Ezra 15. We'll start at verse 5. It says, "Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction." All right, the Lord is going to bring all these things, here, to Babylon, aka Egypt, Babylon, Egypt, Sodom and Gomorrah, man. This is all. This is it, all in one place, through the Spirit, man. All right. And why is the Lord going to bring it? It says, "For wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled." Because of the wickedness, man. The wickedness, the abominations, the things that are going on in this place, man. We got so much, man. You got people, out here, supporting the ABCD people, and you got all these unrighteous decrees, and people eat these abominable foods, and people robbing, stealing, killing, committing adultery. There's just all kinds of wickedness going on, man. The type of music that they're pushing out, the different vibrations, music that they're pushing out, it's just so much wickedness, man. And it's polluting this place, man. So the Lord has to come and bring forth judgment to this place, man. It says, "Therefore said the Lord," verse 8, "I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness." You see, the Lord is tired of it, man. It says, "Which they profanely commit, neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves." You see, and people are willingly exercising, the wickedness, man. Willingly exercising these abominations, man. You know, it says, "Behold, the innocent and the righteous blood crieth unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually." You see, and that's the elect, the brothers that are in this truth, the brothers that are on the highways and byways sighing and crying, man, praying daily, that Yahweh Shai will, will bring destruction to this place, man. That he will bring a righteous kingdom here. That he'll deliver us from this place, man. You know, it says, and therefore said the Lord, I will surely avenge them and receive unto me all innocent blood from among them. See, and that's the thing. Ultimately, Yahweh Shai is going to come revenge us, man. Avenge us. He's going to come and deliver us from this place, man. He's gonna recompense, this place, Babylon the Great, man, for what they did, man. And the wickedness that they pushed, upon, you know, um, uh, you know, uh, Babylon, man. Because ultimately, man, like the brother said, it's you know um it's going to affect everybody here in Babylon, man. But mostly and mainly, it's going to affect us Israelites, man. The elect, us Israelites, man. It's going to affect us. It's going to have a great effect on us. It says, "Behold, my people was led as a flock to the slaughter. I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt." You see, and that's what's happening, man. You know, and this is talking about Babylon. All right, when you see the land of Egypt, is talking about spiritually here in Babylon, man. All right, aka America. Okay, and and that's exactly what it is, man. These devils, they're leading, the flock to the slaughter, man. A lot of people don't know what's going on. A lot of people, don't pay attention, to the news, and I hear a lot of people say I don't watch the news because there's a lot of negativity and things like that, man. But little do they know, man, they're being led to the slaughter, man. And it says, I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and I will destroy all the land thereof. Seeing the Lord, man, all the plagues that were back then in Egypt, the Lord is finna bring here, all right, to the modern day Egypt, all right, which is America, man. The Lord is finna bring all the plagues, man. And as you can see, He brought many plagues here. The locusts. You got all kinds of different diseases, going around. You know, uh, all these storms, these tempests, the Lord is just plaguing this place, man. All the plagues that happened back there in Egypt, man, the Lord is breaking here, today, and we can see it, with our own eyes, man, all those plagues, man, and pretty soon, the Lord is gonna, turn up the heat, and things are gonna get way worse than what they are now, man. As we can see, as we can see, as who is gonna is planning this pandemic, man. How they announced this pandemic. So yeah, how about Shai is bringing these plagues, man? And getting ready to start, taking a lot of people out, man. These 2/3, man. These people that don't believe in this word, these people that don't believe the testimony of Yahweh Shai. It says, Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with plagues and punishment that Yahweh shall bring upon it. You see? You see? Yahweh Shai is going to be plagues and punishment upon this place, man. All right? Because, the wickedness of this place, man, it has polluted this place, and that's the times that we're living in, man. We're living we're living in a real wicked time. It's a fearful thing, to fall into the hands of a living power, man. And that's the one thing, that you don't want to do. Is to leave it up to Yahweh Shai, because you leave it up to him, he's gonna take you out, man. So let me get I'm gonna end it off with this. Ephesians 5:15. Is to see that ye walk circumspectly. All right, be aware, man. Pay attention. Pay attention to the news. Pay attention to to these things, man, to line them up, with the prophecies. It says, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time, because the days are evil. All right, the days are evil. Pay attention, man. These devils, man, they're coming down, going to come down with great wrath, man, and things aren't going to get better. Things are going to continue to get worse. All right, so we got to keep our trust in Yahweh Shai. It says, wherefore be ye not unwise, man. Don't be unwise, man. You know, don't associate, you know, with these 2/3, man. Don't give in to what these 2/3 are doing, man. You know, like I read in verse 15, be circumspect, man, but understanding what is the will of the Lord. You know, understand the will of the Lord, man. You know, understand, you know, understand, what's coming upon this place. Understand that the Lord, has to bring these judgments to this place, man. In order for us to get to the kingdom, we got to go through that trial, man. Through the fiery tribulation, in order, to get, to the promised land, man. In order to get, to the kingdom of heaven, man. So. With that being said, man, I'm gonna end that, with this verse right here. All right. And this is Brother Nabala, and once again, I'm going to give all praise, honor, and glory due to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachach Wadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of GMS Great Millstone for teaching us the truth, righteousness, truth, and sincerity. Shalom, shalom. All right, and double salutation to the Akwat and to the Akyam and Akwat out there, man, that are holding on steadfast to this truth. All right, until the next video. Shalom, shalom.